Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's flying completely under the radar, a major shift happening with the Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, that barely anyone in mainstream crypto media is even talking about. What's unfolding right now could reshape how we think about decentralization, on-chain AI, and blockchain fundamentals, yet somehow it's being ignored by almost everyone. But before we get into the explosive details, here's something that might blow your mind. The exact same chart formation that appeared before Zcash ZC went parabolic is now emerging on ICP's chart. This isn't speculation. The structure, accumulation behavior, and breakout setup look eerily similar. And in crypto, history might not repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. So stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why this pattern, combined with ICP's latest milestones, could be setting the stage for something huge. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. Let's start with a milestone that almost everyone missed. Every single ICP token that was ever locked from the ICO, pre-sale allocations, or early investor wallets is now completely unlocked and circulating. There's no more hidden supply waiting to dump on the market. No shadow bags ready to ruin future rallies. Everything is now out in the open, fully transparent. That's an enormous psychological shift. For years, investors worried about token unlocks and sudden sell-offs from early backers. That pressure is gone. ICP has officially entered a stage where supply risk is off the table. What you see is what you get. This means price discovery can finally happen organically without that constant fear of hidden sell pressure hanging over traders' heads. Now let's talk charts, because this is where things get really interesting. According to analysis shared by PartyHat's ICP and other respected traders online, ICP's current pattern looks nearly identical to ZEC's setup right before its massive surge. Both coins spent extended periods in deep accumulation phases, consolidating quietly while the rest of the market ignored them. Then, ZEC broke out and went on a parabolic run. And right now, ICP is showing all the same signals: accumulation base, structural breakout potential, and a surge in smart money positioning. In fact, just recently, ICP became the top-performing crypto on CoinGecko, ranking first out of thousands of assets for hourly performance. That's not random volatility. That's what it looks like when capital begins rotating into an undervalued asset before the broader market catches on. And speaking of institutional interest, while most people aren't paying attention, ICP has quietly been integrated into institutional-grade custody and compliance systems. That means large-scale financial players can now securely hold, move, and manage ICP under regulatory frameworks. These systems don't get built overnight or by accident. They're created in anticipation of serious demand. Institutions don't waste resources preparing for nothing. When the rails are being laid, the train is coming. It's just a matter of when. But it's not just institutions accumulating. On-chain data reveals something extraordinary. Over the last few days alone, 230,000 ICP tokens have been staked for 8 years or longer. To put that in perspective, that's 110,000 staked today, another 120,000 yesterday, and more than 400,000 in the last week. Over 1.1 million ICP have been locked in just 1 month. Think about what that really means. These aren't day traders or short-term speculators. These are long-term believers, people who are so confident in ICP's vision that they're locking their assets away for nearly a decade. It's the kind of conviction that usually shows up near market bottoms, when the majority of retail investors are panicking or losing faith. Every token staked for years represents a holder who won't be selling into volatility. That's supply reduction, and when demand returns, it can drive powerful upside moves. Historically, when fear peaks, strong hands accumulate, and that pattern has repeated across countless crypto cycles. Now, let's get a bit technical. ICP's price has recently tested the lower end of its trading range, which often acts as a springboard for short-term rebounds. Based on current structure, the next logical move would be a retest of around $4, But the real fireworks start if ICP breaks through the $3.65 resistance zone. That's where the technical breakout could trigger larger moves, possibly even the beginning of a new trend phase. But let's be clear, what makes ICP exciting isn't just price action, it's what's happening behind the scenes with its technology. Because this isn't just another Layer 1 blockchain. ICP is the only blockchain in the world that allows AI to run entirely on-chain, inside smart contracts. Not partially, not connected to centralized servers, 100% decentralized, autonomous, and tamper-proof. While other blockchains are struggling to integrate AI in fragmented or semi-centralized ways, ICP's entire infrastructure was built from the ground up to handle it natively. That means no middlemen, no dependency on external APIs, and no risk of censorship or downtime. But it goes further than AI. ICP is the only chain capable of hosting complete decentralized websites and apps entirely on-chain. No AWS, no Google Cloud, no external servers. The applications live and run directly on the blockchain itself. That's why when AWS went down recently, taking half the internet with it, ICP-based applications didn't even blink. That's what true decentralization looks like in action. And then there's Caffeine AI, one of the most revolutionary developments currently being built on ICP. This isn't just a chat-based AI tool, it's an entire programming and development paradigm powered by ICP's unique language architecture. The system enables continuous, real-time updates for live applications without downtime or data loss, all thanks to something called orthogonal persistence. What's mind-blowing is that anyone can now build fully decentralized AI-powered applications simply by conversing with Caffeine AI. No code, no technical background, just dialogue. That's democratizing blockchain development in a way no other platform has achieved before. Let's not forget about CKBTC, another game-changing innovation from ICP. It enables Bitcoin DeFi without bridges or wrapping. That means instant transactions, near zero fees, and complete security, with native Bitcoin integrated directly into ICP's smart contract framework. No custodians, no wrapped tokens that can be hacked or depegged, just real Bitcoin functionality with modern blockchain efficiency. So let's zoom out. Technically, fundamentally, and structurally, everything is lining up. The network's infrastructure is mature, integrations are expanding, and long-term holders are doubling down. The big question now isn't if ICP's price will rise, it's when. From a technical analysis perspective, ICP's chart is currently forming a falling wedge pattern, which traders recognize as one of the most reliable bullish reversal setups. Once that breakout occurs, the pattern suggests a move exceeding 100% could be on the table. And given the strength of the fundamentals, that kind of move wouldn't even be unreasonable. I still stand by the view that ICP can reach by $12 the end of the year if the broader crypto market stabilizes and momentum returns. But let's keep things realistic. Markets are unpredictable. No matter how promising the setup looks, risk management always comes first. Position sizing matters more than predictions. Never go all in. Build gradually. Protect your downside before chasing upside. Here's the bottom line. ICP is sitting at the intersection of three powerful trends: technical breakout potential, fundamental innovation, and structural token maturity. The supply is clean, the staking data is bullish, the institutional rails are in place, and the tech is years ahead of most of its competitors. Right now, we're in that uncomfortable, uncertain part of the cycle. When sentiment is at its worst, prices look stagnant, and retail has stopped paying attention. But historically, that's when generational opportunities emerge. ICP's fundamentals, technology, and on-chain metrics all point to a project that's not just surviving the bear phase, it's quietly building momentum for what could be its defining breakout moment. So whether you're an investor, a developer, or simply curious about the future of blockchain and AI, keep your eyes on ICP. The noise might be elsewhere, but the real story could be unfolding right here. So, what do you think about ICP's current position? Are you bullish on its growth in AI and DeFi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay cautious, and I'll catch you in the next one.